Controversial legislation was signed into law earlier this year. Senate Bill 2 allocates $1 billion to help Texas families pay for private school tuition. I'm Copeland Welch, and I talk to local and state leaders who have opposing views on the school choice conversation.
Every child in Texas, regardless of their wealth, regardless of their race, regardless of their ethnicity, regardless of their zip code, every kid ought to have a chance here.
Senate Bill 2 is more widely known as the school voucher bill. Texas Senator Ted Cruz says it is the biggest and boldest school choice program in the country, which he's a huge advocate for.
I played a very active role urging the legislature to do so, supported candidates who would stand up and fight for the kids of Texas, went to the legislature, lobbied the state legislators, was on the floor of the House in Austin urging them. This is the single most important vote you will ever cast.
Abilene ISD's superintendent says with private school, homeschool, and the ability to transfer within the district, school choice already exists.
So the argument that, oh, this will help public school students that are in struggling schools escape and go to a private school, no, that's not what really happens. What really happens is parents who have been paying tuition now get a discount on their tuition. So in the case of Texas, it's a $1 billion entitlement.
Senator Cruz has been very active in the school choice conversation, even introducing his own Universal School Choice Act, which was passed in President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. Cruz says Texas is leading the way in school choice.
Education is the gateway. It's the gateway to prosperity. It's the gateway to achieving the American dream. And for many Texans, many kids, they're trapped in schools where they're not learning to read, they're not learning to write, and they don't have a clear path to be able to fight to achieve their dreams.
On the local level, public school leaders like Kuhn feel their voices aren't being heard by state officials.
But I think it's mostly a political deal as well. There's a lot of money, and has been a lot of money for a lot of years, pushing vouchers. I do think it was inevitable this time. The governor made it clear that this was his priority. But I think our politicians here are out of step with regular everyday Texans and are in step with some, really wealthy donors who wanted this.
With the recent passage of Senate Bill 2, leaders like Ted Cruz are celebrating, while others like Kuhn say vouchers are simply bad policy.